What's up, everyone? My name is Giovanni, and welcome back to Napoli Central for another Napoli review. So, today, Napoli took on Crotone and won 3-0. So, we're going to talk about the game. I know it's actually a lot later than the game happened, but I had some things to do this morning. So, I just really wanted to put a video out there and, hopefully grow some more support on this channel and get the channel going. So, 3-0 was the result. Let's go through the lineup just real quick. There were 5 changes, I believe, from last match. Obviously, Kitty played, so Albiol got the rest. I thought it was going to be Albiol and Kitty instead of Koulibaly, but Kouli got the start. Srnic for Gulam. I mean, we saw that coming. Baroga got the start in midfield, which is always good. And we got Jorginho, who came in also, and a surprise start for me was Pavoletti. I really thought that Milik was going to play today, or at least I wanted Milik to play. I thought that he really needed to start. He really needs a goal to get going, but I mean, so does Pavoletti in that sense, so it doesn't really matter. But 3-0, the goals came from Lorenzo Insigne, 2 goals from him, the hometown kid. Personally, my favorite player, in case you guys have never knew that from the time on the sport update. He's my favorite player. He scored 2 goals today, and Dries Mertens scored 1 as well. 2 penalties, so I'll get to that in a second, because penalties, Napoli doesn't usually get penalties. But what I really wanted to talk about was the fact that we dominated the game in possession, but we really didn't, I don't know how I want to put it. It's just that I think we could have, normally we can be more aggressive, especially when we have all this possession, 82% possession. We usually make more of it, and 3 goals did come in. It's not like we scored 1 goal, but 2 of them were from penalties that were kind of controversial, kind of soft, and things like that, which I said I'll get to. But nonetheless, it's a bounce-back win from Real Madrid. We lost to Real Madrid in the Champions League, and, I mean, it's not like we knew we were going to win that game, we knew it was going to be a tough time, and it would take a lot for us to win. We did play well in that first half against them, and then we couldn't do it, and we bat out of the tournament, which is okay. But we definitely needed a good performance today to bounce back from it. I didn't think we were as aggressive. That's what I meant when I was saying with all the possession. I didn't think we were as aggressive as we could be against a squad like Crotone, but I mean, all they really did was defend. They really didn't have any chances. Falcinelli and the other forward didn't really, do much against Napoli. So it's not like we let one of the bottom teams really attack us. It was really all us in the game. We just weren't as sharp with some passes, and obviously with them being back and defending the whole time, or most of the time, really affects the way I think that we could have influenced the game. But yeah, there were lots of passes that weren't sharp, and we could have gotten. I think we could have created a lot more than what we did, but nonetheless, it's all right. But the 2 penalties, the first penalty was drawn by Insigne and taken by Insigne, I believe. I knew he took it, but it was definitely controversial. But it wasn't as soft as the second penalty. The second penalty was soft. I don't really think that there, was a penalty, or if there was, it's really light. So, I'm not one of those people that just take the penalty. I'm like, yeah, we deserved it. If I know that we didn't deserve the penalty, I'm going to go out there and say it. So I think the 2 penalties we got were a bit soft, and obviously controversial, but nonetheless, Insigne scores the first one in the 32nd minute, slots it right home. The second goal of the game came in the 66th minute from Mertens, who actually replaced Pavoletti off the bench instead of Milik, so that's what we didn't see. And Mertens also he took the second penalty, drilled it home, no problem. And the third goal from a Jorginho assist, Insigne beat the last defender. He was onside. Jorginho lofted the ball right over, right into Insigne at the top of the box. Insigne just takes a dribble, puts it down, and slots it home. And he has 2 goals in this game, and that was 3-0. So, all in all, it's a good bounce-back win. I think it was much needed, definitely needed. We needed to also keep pace for that second-place chase. Roma did beat Palermo, I think, 3-0, so it's not like, that we made up any ground. We're still 2 points behind them, but nonetheless, we have to keep winning, and so it was a big win. I think, Napoli can play a lot better, obviously. It's not can, I know they can. And it's just a matter of, I don't know, I think the bigger competition really draws the most out of us. I would have liked to see maybe a little bit more Katsima and Grinta, but nonetheless, a win is a win. So for the next game, really quick, before I end this video, We play, I believe, Empoli next week, early in the morning here in the U.S. And I really want to see Milik start. I know Pavoletti's having a tough time really getting used to the team, or maybe, I don't know, he has a tough time fitting in because he hasn't scored a goal yet. I think he's been a bit unlucky. He has played well. But yeah, just things don't really tend to go well for him when he's playing. It seems like, some of the touches get away from him. But I want Milik to come back and score a goal. We need him to score a goal. After the big injury, we don't want him or other people to get thoughts into our head that he's not going to be what he was because he started off so well for us. So I want him in the lineup. I want him to score. I would like to see Insigne play. I kind of want Cayón to get a rest. I think he needs a rest. He's usually consistent, but the past few games he's been a little bit sluggish and makes the wrong passes and things like that. Maybe he needs a rest. Because Giaccherini actually replaced Insigne today, and Cayón stayed on the field, which I didn't agree with. But yeah, nonetheless, I really want Milik to start, and I really want him to score a goal. So hopefully he gets on the score sheet. And Empoli is, I think, bottom 4. I think they're 16th or 17th. Sorry. So we should win, but you never know, especially with Napoli. So that's it for the video today, guys. Before I go, check out SSCN America on Twitter. Me and my friend Daniel run a Twitter page for all English-speaking Napoli fans, and it's usually Daniel who really runs it, so go follow him on there. Go check out Sempre Podcast on Twitter, on iTunes. They also stream live now on Sundays as well, so go check out their Twitter page, and you can find everything there. Nonetheless, Forza Napoli Sempre. We got the win, and we go on to the next one. All right, guys? See you guys in the next video. Ciao.